In May, Republican think tanks led by the Heritage Foundation, the Conservative Partnership Institute, and the American Accountability Foundation held a little retreat featuring lots of different Republican congressional aides to top members of the House and Senate, where they discussed what these think tanks, are ordering essentially these Republicans to do if they take back the House in the midterms and once again get their committee assignments in January. And these think tanks tell them, you guys are going to go basically balls to the wall investigating every possible thing that we can think of. In fact, one of them even said we've basically got to do 4 years worth of investigations in just 2 years. And of course, they cited the January 6th Select Committee and the subpoena power of that committee to justify their actions, saying, hey, we're going to issue subpoenas. We're going to look at Hunter Biden's laptop. We're going to talk about the pornography that was recently discovered on it as if that matters to anyone, anywhere, for anything. Like, that could literally not be less important to this country, what's on Hunter Biden's laptop. You know, you guys have claimed to have had the contents for years now, and he hasn't been indicted. Oh, you're embarrassing him? Sure, I guess. But that doesn't make any of this illegal. As for Biden, of course, they say that, well, here it is. I'll read the quote. The American people are deeply frustrated by the failed policies and lack of leadership of the Biden administration. They expect good government groups like ours and congressional leaders to work together to hold this administration accountable. Cool. Can you name anything they've done that's technically illegal or that even is possibly illegal? I'm all for oversight. I'm 100% for accountability. If you think they've done something illegal, I'm okay with you launching an investigation. Okay, I do not have any loyalty to anybody in power, whether it's the left or the right. If somebody broke the law, hold them accountable. I don't care what letter is next to their name. If it's an R, if it's a D, an I, an L, a G, doesn't matter. If they broke the law, hold them accountable. The problem is you guys have nothing. You want to waste everybody's time for 2 years carrying out these investigations as Americans continue to get crippled by inflation, rising gas prices, supply chain issues that are still leaving store shelves bare in certain areas, depending on the time of day and the place in the country. We're facing real problems. And you don't want to fix any of them. That is what this meeting was about. This meeting was sending a message to the American public that Republicans have absolutely no desire whatsoever to actually lead the country. They are seeking, in their own words, vengeance. Vengeance. That's what this is all about. It is all about vengeance against the Democrats for, all of the investigations that have been launched into Donald Trump and the January 6th committee and whatnot and all of that. But those are real things. Yeah, Trump was cleared essentially in the Mueller investigation because nobody wanted to go after him for the obstruction of justice charges. So it's fine. It's over, right? You guys have been running the Durham investigation for over 3 years now, which is much longer than the Mueller investigation ever did. You got one guy, then Sussman gets off this week, gets acquitted. Y'all are still freaking out about that. So what's left, right? Seriously, what's left? If you want to show the public that you actually care about them, that you're actually interested in governing, then govern. Come up with real policies. Come up with ideas to make people's lives better. But you, Republican Party, are completely incapable of doing that. All you know is cutting taxes and getting revenge. And you're going to make damn sure that you spend the next 2 years doing at least one of those things, because beyond that, you got no other ideas. This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.